Dave Leisering, Director of Athletic Communications here at Mercyhurst University, Weekly Insider with head men's hockey coach Rick Gotkin of the Mercyhurst men's hockey program. Coach, split against Robert Morris. You are 3-3 this year against teams ranked in the top 20 as of the last poll, which released on Monday. Talk about the series here last weekend.
Yeah, no, you know what, Dave, it was as advertised. Robert Morris was very good. You know, we got off to a tough start here Saturday night, you know, down 4-0, you know, after the first period. And, you know, like you and I have talked about, I don't care who you're playing or where you're playing or when you're playing. You know, you spot a team a 4-goal lead, it's often a long way back. And, you know, our guys stuck with it. We got it to 6-4 with, you know, 4 or 5 minutes left in the game. And, that's a situation where, you know, you feel pretty good now at 6-4, and then as often happens they get the open net goal and make it 7-4. But you know, then we come into Sunday afternoon, quick turnaround after Saturday night. We're all disappointed and whatnot, and you know, we came out and led by Jimmy Sargent in goal. You know, we shut out a team that's the highest scoring team in the NCAA at the Division I level. So, you know, certainly it was a good split. We needed to at least split both from a points standpoint in our conference, Atlantic Hockey, and then, you know, even in the national picture, if you would, from an RPI and a power rating and whatnot. So it was a good split for us, and you know, we'll take those 2 points and we'll move on.
This weekend certainly proved that goaltending is the key in this game. Goaltending a little suspect on Saturday night, but Jimmy Sargent was certainly the star on Sunday afternoon.
Well, no question about it. And again, you know, Robert Morris, they could put the puck in the net, as statistics have proven, and they came out hard, and you know, we were on our heels a little bit, and you know, certainly goaltending wins. I mean, I don't think that's a secret, and that's really how it's been for a long time. And you know, Jimmy really bounced back, and, you know, single-handedly took us on his back, you know, on Sunday afternoon. And you know, he did exactly what he had to do. I mean, he gave us more than a chance to win, and he kept us in this thing going into the third period. And obviously Kyle just scores a early third period power play goal, and then we get a late shorthanded goal, and then the open net goal. But without Jimmy Sargent's play on Sunday afternoon, the outcome could have been a lot different.
Did you change the game plan after Saturday night, or was it more better execution on the guys' part on Sunday?
Yeah, you know, we had a good game plan going in. You know, Bobby Ferraris and Greg Gardner and whatnot, you know, put their heads together. We had a pretty good game plan going in. Nothing too different than what we do against anybody, but we had a couple adjustments that those guys thought would work against Robert Morris that we implemented last week during practice and did, believe it or not, on Saturday, and we liked it. So, you know, just a little tweak here, a little tweak there for Sunday, and then, you know, just felt like, you know, let's go out. We felt like the first goal was going to be very important. You know, didn't realize the first goal wasn't going to come until the third period, but thankfully we got it, and we're able to get some confidence and some momentum off that. So, but really it was spearheaded by Jimmy's play, and then some other guys really picked it up after that, and we were able to secure the win.
Senior Daniel Bancha got his 100th career point on Saturday night. Talk about what he's meant to the team his 4 years here.
Well, you know what, he's been unbelievable, and Danny is a man of very little words to people that know him. He's an absolute great kid. He's a hard-working kid, and he's a very skilled player. I mean, his 100th point, he went right by the bench to score the goal, and it was an unbelievable move. He was going as full speed as I've seen anybody go, and made some great moves and scored a great goal for us. And you know, since Colgate, the weekend at Colgate, he's been playing great, and you know, he doesn't get a lot of accolades, but you know, he's a difference maker, and I thought you saw him really try to be that difference maker on Saturday night, and certainly was a difference maker for us on Sunday, because the goal that Kyle just scored does not happen without the work ethic and you know, the effort that Dan Bancha had to get the secondary assist on that.
And this senior class on a whole has been tremendous all 4 years. We've already had Matt Zay and Ryan Mishiak reach 100 points. Bancha on Saturday, Kyle Just and Chris Bodo knocking on the door as well. Talk about what this senior class as a whole has meant.
You know what, the senior class has been great. You know, from the minute they've come onto campus and you know, put the Mercyhurst sweater on, you know, they have helped bring our program back to one of the top programs in our league. You know, before they arrived, I think we had a, you know, a 2-year stretch where, you know, quite frankly, we were struggling. You know, and you know, we needed to change the culture in the locker room. We needed to change the culture in our program, and you know, these 11 guys really have been very instrumental in changing the culture of how we do things and whatnot. And you know, they have single-handedly, this group, and really a couple of guys last year as well, Dan O'Donoghue, Nick Jones, Trent Fry, Randy Cure, have really put us back, you know, in the upper echelon, if you will, of Atlantic hockey. And you know, we're very thankful to all these guys for helping us do that.
You got another kid going great guns right now, and that's redshirt freshman Jack Riley, who was co-rookie of the week. Second week in a row he's won an award from Atlantic Hockey. He had a goal and an assist last weekend. He has really stepped up his play as of late.
He has, you know, and Jack has played great, and as again everybody knows the story, he didn't play much last year due to injury, had surgery, so only played 7 games at probably about 50% last year, and then his year was cut short because of surgery. But you know, he's come back and has slowly but surely gotten his feet back under him. Great kid, hard worker, very skilled. And now on top of it, I think what Jack has is confidence. And confidence is a wonderful thing, or lack of confidence for some people can be very detrimental. So what we see in Jack is a guy who has all the ingredients to be an excellent player for us. And now he's, like I said, he's hitting his stride. His feet are getting back under him after not playing last year. And all along, he's getting more and more confident, and he's played great for us.
You go out of league for the final time this season, coming up on January 2nd and 3rd. This will be our final taping before the Buckeyes of Ohio State come to town. I'm sure you don't want to come in on Christmas Eve or New Year's Eve to do this. But the Buckeyes of Ohio State coming to town. You play downtown at the Erie Insurance Arena. The first annual Snowtown Throwdown. Talk about the series coming up against the Buckeyes.
Well, we're unbelievably excited to have a Big Ten school like Ohio State come to Erie, Pennsylvania to play hockey. That in itself is an absolute great thing, and I know that the city is pretty excited. We're certainly very excited to be able to play in the Erie Insurance Arena. That beautiful venue, as we've talked about, is going to be a tremendous opportunity for us. And Ohio State's pretty good. I mean, they're Ohio State, so you know, we're going to have to play very well. And I know you know, we're all looking forward to it. I'm sure they're looking forward to it. We're hoping to get 2 real good crowds in there on January 2nd and 3rd, and we're hoping people get behind us and come and see the game and raise some money for a very good cause in the Mental Health Association of Northwest Pennsylvania. You know, the warming shelters that they open up on days like today or nights like tonight and whatnot. And again, it's going to be a great weekend of hockey, and I hope people come out and watch it.
I'm sure you've seen video on Ohio State talk about them and what they bring to the table.
Well, I've had an opportunity to watch them a couple of times on TV, you know, on some of the college games of the week and whatnot. And very good team, you know, very good team. They're young, but they're you know, they're built very well. They're good defensemen, opportunistic forwards, good goaltending. They're very well coached. You know, and they play in the Big Ten, so you know, you know, when you're in the Big Ten, you got to be good every night. So I have no doubt that you know, they're going to play well here. You know, I'm not sure they've had the first half that they had hoped to have had to this point, but you know, that's how hockey goes. It's a long season, and it's just the first half. And you know, I'm sure that they're going to look at this weekend as a springboard into the, you know, into Big Ten play for them. And you know, we're going to have to be ready to play. And you know, if we are, it should be a great weekend of hockey.
This is an opportunity for the Erie community to find out what college hockey and Mercyhurst hockey is all about. A lot of them go downtown to see the Erie Otters and the Ontario Hockey League play. What's the message you want to send to the Erie community? Hey, come out and support Mercyhurst hockey, Mercyhurst college hockey, and it's going to be a great atmosphere against Ohio State.
Well, there's no question. I mean, the difference between us and the Erie Otters are obviously a great organization. You know, they play great hockey, and they're good friends of ours, as you know. But you know, the big difference between the Ontario Hockey League and the Erie Otters and us in the NCAA AA is, quite frankly, our guys are just older. Ohio State and Mercyhurst have not uncommon to have 20-year-old freshmen.
Mm-hmm.
So when a guy is a senior, he graduates at 24. I mean, that's a man. The Erie Otters are very, very talented players, obviously great players. They're just younger. I think they can only have 3 20-year-olds on their teams and whatnot. But it's just a different kind of hockey, just in the sense that you just have older guys, more mature, physically, mentally. Not every single one of them, but a lot of them are just a little bit more mature and whatnot. So it's a great brand of hockey, as the Ontario Hockey League is. But I think it's an opportunity to see, obviously, a Big Ten school like Ohio State play against us, Mercyhurst here in the Erie Insurance Arena, and it should be a great weekend.
Coach, Merry Christmas to you and your family. Happy New Year, and we'll see you downtown.
Dave, thank you. The same to you and your family. And again, I hope everybody has a great Christmas and a happy, healthy, and safe New Year.
Head coach Rick Gotkin of the Mercyhurst men's hockey program. This will be our final weekly insider until after the new year. Mercyhurst hosting Ohio State, the Snowtown Throwdown coming up on January 2nd and 3rd at the Erie Insurance Arena. January 2nd at 7:05, January 3rd at 2:35 at the Erie Insurance Arena. Come out and support the Mercyhurst men's hockey program. Hope you and your family have a great and happy holiday season.